subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon.
गुड मॉर्निंग फ्रेंड्स, सर अब्दुल सत्तार खान इस यूट्यूब चैनल में आप तमाम का इस्तकबाल है। 11th इंग्लिश न्यू सिलेबस 2.5 नोज़ वर्सेस आइज़। एप्रिसिएशन ऑफ द पोएम देखेंगे। 2.5 नोज़ वर्सेस आइज़। Appreciation of the poem. Write the appreciation of the poem by using following points. About the poem, poet and title. The poet William Cowper is famous for his satirical works. The poem Nose versus Eyes is such a one, gently humorous. It pokes fun at the sometimes absurd decisions arrived at in jurisprudence when the law is applied without using human discretion and thought. The eyes and nose sensory organs symbolizes human behavior. ये दूसरा पार्ट है थीम का। द थीम इज़ अबाउट typical human behavior in society which is always ready, which is greedy. People who grab at something which is not theirs and deprive those deserve it. Third है poetic style, language, poetic devices used in the poem. The poem is in stanzas of 4 lines each. The first and third line and the second and fourth lines rhyme in each. The sensory organs are personified. The eyes and nose are the parties fighting the case, claiming ownership of the spectacles. The tongue is the lawyer. The ear is the chief baron, the judge. The tongue is attributed with qualities of skillful arguing and learning. The tongue is also given the quality of shifting loyalties and double speak. This is what lawyers do. The ear is spoken of as having good judgment. The poem has many wounds and phrases related to the legal field. Your lordship is how the tongue addressed the ear, decreed. A grave solemn tune pleaded. Arguments are a few more words used in the court. Special features है. The poem is unique in that it is a gentle criticism of the judicial system. Criticism of the judiciary is dangerous and could even land one into trouble, but the poet has been gently mocking in his style, which does not offend but is completely truthful in the scenario which is personified, which is presented. पांचवा है मैसेज, वैल्यूज, morals in the poem. The message the poem sends out is that the judge's verdict should also keep in mind the human values and not just arrive at decisions based purely on law books. छठा है your opinion about the poem. The poem reminds one of the hypocrisy greed in the poem, people to grab what is not theirs. It shows how the weak are unable to defend themselves, though they are on the side of the right. They are often wronged the nose trying to grab the spectacles when the weak eyes need them is the perfect example in the poem Nose versus Eyes.